Hey Guardians, here is a no-nonsense guide to make sure you can get through the daughters in the King's Fall raid. Once you get to this final boss room, you might think it's time to take down Oryx. Nope. First, let's get acquainted with the room. It features 6 platforms or plates, 4 at a lower level and 2 in the center up high where the sisters are. As for weapons and builds, Touch of Malice is going to be king here. If you don't have a Malice, your best sniper like Black Spindle will work well too. For builds, run whatever you are comfortable with, and I would suggest using any perks that give you better control in the air while jumping, as the Brand Claimer is chosen randomly. Now for a quick overview of the actual fight. When this kicks off, a member of the fire team will be torn between dimensions and are designated as the Brand Claimer. A shiny spark will appear above the platforms, and everyone then has to get on the platforms in order to build steps for the Brand Claimer. Once the Claimer is up there, they can use a spark to make one of the sisters vulnerable, which should then result in their death. Repeat for the other, and this fight is a wrap. Before you even get this thing kicked off, you'll need to assign everyone a job. 4 Guardians should be assigned to one of the platforms, and the last Guardian besides the platform jumper will just be a floater who kills ads that spawn. The order to activate the platforms is always going to be counterclockwise, and the platform that has a spark above it does not need to be jumped on. That means 3 Guardians will start jumping on plates counterclockwise in succession from the spark plate. They should always be communicating to the next person that they are on the plate and should never ever leave their platform, including jumping, while it's activated. This will break the cycle and all the steps up to the spark will disappear. Meanwhile, the person who is torn should be at that first plate waiting to make their ascent. As soon as the number 1 plate jumper is up, the Brand Claimer should follow and look left for a grayish rock step. Jump to it and keep going higher and higher till you reach the spark. Once this sequence is activated, a timer will appear in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. That is the amount of time you have to build the steps, reach the spark, and do damage, so work quickly. Once everyone is up on their plates and the Brand Claimer is on their way to the spark, all Guardians should be killing ads. At precisely 45 seconds on the timer, 4 snipers will appear out in space for each platform, so each person on one and the floater should take them out immediately. They will kill most Guardians in 2 shots, so don't forget. Once the snipers are down, the Claimer should have or be really close to the spark. As soon as they grab it, they need to communicate to the team so they can all meet up and get ready to do damage. Here comes the tough part. The Brand Claimer must jump to one of the high platforms and steal the shield surrounding the sister. One of the sisters will have a red aura around her. That's not the one you want. Instead, find the other and jump to her platform. You should be able to make it in 1 jump, or 2. One to the closest high platform and the other to the actual Death Singer you want to steal from. The rest of the team should be gathering in one area, the left corner of the map closest to the door near the base of the platform. From here you have a clear shot to the Death Singer, and when the Brand Claimer arrives, you will also be invincible. Get your snipers out and hit her for as much damage as you can, and the Claimer should rush to meet you. At this point the timer should be running down, and when at 0 the Death Singer will put out a blast that will kill anyone not inside the Claimer's shield, so stay close. There is a small window between the timer runout and the end of the invincible aura, so use that to your advantage and clear the area of ads. Once the aura disappears, disperse and get back to your platforms. A random person will be chosen to be the Claimer for the second round, and the person who was the Claimer in the first round should just fill in their role, be it platform jumper or floater. This should go exactly the same as the first round, except on the right side of the map. If you're having trouble taking down the second sister, Ir Hanak, then try taking the first round slow and just weakening the first, Ir Anuk. Then, in round 2, kill Hanak, and repeat the steps for a third round in which Anuk should die in a few shots. You can also use a Ward of Dawn with weapons of light behind the platform that will increase your sniper damage in a huge way. Thank you so much for watching. For more, head on over to DestinyDB.com.